So today we're going to talk about another pickup routine. It's called the cube routine. Sounds so seductive. Stupid. Okay, so this one, it has you first tell a girl to imagine a cube in her mind. It starts out great. And then you ask her to describe the different aspects of the cube, like the size, the color, the location of it, and what it's made of, and all that stuff. And then you take her answers and you make up some bullshit for how it symbolizes different things. Like if she says the cube is blue, it means she values family. And that's basically it. Which, okay, let's break this down. So yeah, it's supposed to build rapport that and give the impression that you understand her deeply. And I mean, first thing, like, it's just a distraction. That's the biggest problem with all these types of things. I mean, this one isn't horrible because it's just like conversation topic, which is, I mean, it's dumb for the most part, which is why you shouldn't do it. And, she'll probably be able to tell, like, I if I did it, it would sound so, like, out of the blue, like, not natural. Like, oh, let's play this game. I'm going to make up, like, maybe she's into astrology and she buys this type of shit. And then, like, okay, that's cool, I guess, but you're still not making any progress, and you're still risking of her seeing right through your bullshit that you're trying to, like, seduce her with some shit. Yeah, I mean, again, pickup routines and these things, they're fundamentally wrong because you're focusing, like, a guy who has no experience, he ends up going to, like, one of these pickup forums, and then he's inundated with all these routines and stuff. Meanwhile, he's not actually improving his appearance. He's not, like, creating an online dating profile, getting good pictures. He's not, doing the things that actually move the needle. Instead, he's learning to memorize these games and stuff that is just fluff, and it, at its best is fluff. There is some other really, like, horrible pickup routines, which I'll break down in another video. Yeah, I mean, like, you filled up a couple minutes with conversation, and that's it. But I mean, it sounds cliche, but, like, you want to be yourself, because when you're being yourself, you're not distracted with, even very common advice, like, okay, you should hold, maintain eye contact, have good posture, do this, do that. That's all, like, important. Maybe you want to keep it in the back of your mind, but you don't want to focus on that because it's a distraction. And if you're trying to act any differently than how you are, you'll end up just being a completely nervous wreck because you're not comfortable. Everything they say will have to be filtered, and you'll have to, like, how would a cool person respond to this? How would somebody that's smooth, she says this, how should I reply? And you're not in the moment. You're not just, like, there with her, and you're not going to be comfortable, which is really what's most important in regarding why you should be yourself. Yeah. You can't really get confident at trying to be somebody else because you'll always have to, like, adjust to the moment, and yeah, it's dumb. So that was what I kind of did initially, like the first half dozen dates or so. I was trying to say the things that she would want to hear versus just being myself, because I mean, I want to get to know her. So, why would I want her to act any differently and try to just, like, say the things that I would want to hear? I wouldn't want that, and she obviously wouldn't want that either. And when you actually get comfortable talking to women, and it can be easy in the beginning to really not have much of a personality. That happens if you're really young. It's just what it is. But you'll build it up over time, especially on dates, once you get more comfortable and you ditch those routines and pickup lines and techniques and all that shit. But that's it. I mean, don't have any sort of fake persona. Just be straight with them. Don't rapid fire questions. I mean, it's okay to have a few topics at the back of your mind if you're on a date to like say, because sometimes there's a lull in the conversation, and that's fine, but that's basically where it stops. You don't want to really, go above that. Maybe if you like met her through online dating, like scroll through her profile or something and see any interesting things she mentions that she's into that you can talk about. But yeah, this one isn't that bad comparatively to some of the other ones. Maybe I'll make a video on that one next, but it's just a waste of time. Don't do it. Ditch the cube routine. Ditch the cubie. All right. Peace.